I told y'all every single day it ain't funny. Don't come on here giggling and laughing. Don't come on here giggling and laughing. I told y'all every single day. There's something about our president, man. And it's not good. It's always embarrassing. He's going viral for the wrong reasons. Y'all don't come on here laughing, man. I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy, man. And that 2024 is treating all you beautiful people well, my beautiful patriots, my brothers and sisters, man. We're living in some dark times, y'all. As you can see, America isn't America anymore. We encourage everybody to go out and vote, man, as early as you can. As soon as it open up, bring everybody with you. Everybody. Strangers, the neighbor, I mean, everybody. Get auntie off the couch. I know she's sitting on the couch scrolling through Facebook. Get auntie up off the couch. Say, auntie, come on. Get off that Facebook. We're going down to the voting booth. This is bad, y'all. Every single day, man. We finna jump straight into this. I can't wait to see what Judge Jeanine has to say. I just can't wait to see how this is gonna play out on Fox News, y'all. Oh boy. No sugarcoating, keeping it real. You know, y'all stop all that laughing. This is somebody's loved one. This is elderly abuse. Stop all that laughing now. You know, we done found the laptop, found the pipes, and we found 3 pistols and an extra laptop. Some crimes going on, man. Some real crimes going on. Can't tell you what the former president committed, though. We don't know what crime he committed. But let's jump straight in, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And that y'all had an amazing week, man. An amazing week. We're finishing up on our fastest week, so my energy's still been looking the same, y'all. I went on a water fast this whole week, and I feel amazing. You know, I usually do these once or twice throughout the year. But then I do like my intermittent fasting, 3 days and stuff like that. Or I go like eating 1 meal a day. I do different stuff, but I try to knock out a week fast twice a year. Sometimes even 3 times a year, but I feel amazing, man. Y'all fast? Comment down below. I want y'all to take care of yourself, man. Because we're living in some dark times, y'all. The food, the chemicals, I mean, you name it. Y'all take care of yourself, man. Exercise, you know. That's one thing I wish I could have told my dad, man, more. To just, hey, man, make sure you keep taking care of yourself. I know you're working hard, but just take care of yourself. Y'all know my dad died chasing the American dream, man, but his health wasn't all the way there. You know, so I encourage my parents, my patriots out there, take care of yourself. You know. Because right now, man, we're living in some dark times, y'all. You know, just being honest. But let's go and jump straight in, y'all. My, it was me and my patriots. We was riding down to go vote to make America great. This is a complete embarrassment. It says Biden gives another embarrassing performance on the world stage.
Put the elder in elder statesman. President Biden giving another embarrassing, brain-addled performance on the world stage while in Italy for the G7 summit. The big guy must have thought it was still D-Day. He awkwardly saluted the Italian prime minister who was hosting the event. Another startling moment. The president wandered away from the group of world leaders to go look at a skydiver and give them a thumbs up. Italy's leader was then forced to physically redirect the president's attention for
Do not come on here laughing. It is not. Don't come on here laughing. No, we're not laughing. I was laughing at it's a poster on my wall I seen. It makes me laugh every time I look at it. Yeah, I'm not laughing at the president, y'all. This is bad now. Y'all stop laughing. This is elderly abuse. Y'all come on here laughing and giggling and pooting and farting. Y'all laugh so hard you fart. You laugh so hard you can't breathe. Come on now, stop all that laughing. This is ridiculous what we're witnessing, y'all. We have become a laughing stock. People around the world are laughing, falling out laughing. They laughing so hard they fall down, choke. That's how you know the laugh is actually really good. You know? People are laughing at us, man. This is ridiculous.
Photo. Biden then holding a rare press conference with Ukraine's President Zelensky. Joe Biden sounding out of breath as he answered a question about his son Hunter's conviction.
I'm extremely proud of my son Hunter. He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the brightest, most decent men I know. And I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision, and I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
It's very interesting, Kevin. He says, and that wasn't asked of him, but he just said, you know, I'm going to abide by the jury's decision, and I'm not going to pardon him. But he doesn't say anything about commuting his sentence.
Well, he has talked often about that pardoning issue. He gave that same address with
He's
that
been
interview.
very clear.
Yeah, very clear, no pardon.
Very clear.
And he was asked by the reporter over there about that. Listen, we've got 5 months of this campaign. We've got an 81-year-old running against a 78-year-old. I would be more nervous as a Democrat if it was Nikki Haley that we were running against or Ron DeSantis.
No, but what about the question I just asked about commuting the sentence?
Well, again, I think he's just addressed the pardon question. I don't think he's actually been asked about the commutation.
Do you think?
And by the time y'all might see this video, happy birthday to our president. Our president that's trying to get us back on track. Our president that's, I gotta say it, y'all. He's using his retirement to make America great again. Oh, man. Wow. Happy birthday, Donald J. Trump. And by the time this video comes out, it'll be, when y'all see it, it'll be his birthday. So, yes, indeed, man. The people's president. The people first. America first. And then I was reading just earlier, he's coming out with more tax news, man. Income tax and everything. The president is he's ready to rock and roll, man. He's ready to rock and roll. We encourage everybody to go out and vote, man. We could turn this thing around.
He'll commute the sentence. He says he loves him and he's proud of him.
I don't believe so. I mean, he's very clear on the pardon question. I think he'll, if he's asked about the commutation question, he'll answer that too.
I took that as answering both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has doubled down in those remarks in terms of the supporting, you know, a jury system in this country and the judicial process playing out. It was we were on outnumbered this week when the jury came back. It was a very clear statement in support of the judiciary. But again, we're going to have this split screen. We're going to see this debate in two weeks or so between the former president, the president, and, you know, it's going to be this dynamic playing out between two older gentlemen in this race.
You know, how do you compare them as two older gentlemen? On the one hand, we have Joe Biden over there. He's looking at someone, you know, who is skydiving and giving him a thumbs up, where the president or the prime minister of Italy has to pull him back with the leaders of the G7 to remind him why they're there. I mean, are the ages relevant?
Age is just a number. You know that.
And yours is unlisted?
Mine is unlisted. You know, Judge, you're a whippersnapper. I don't know how old you are, but doesn't matter. You have energy, just like Donald Trump. Joe Biden, there's too much going on right now to be wandering off in the middle of an Italian field. We just signed a 10-year deal with Ukraine and affirmed their future membership into NATO. What?
Yeah.
What? And at the same time, we're going to allow American weapons in Ukraine to hit Russian targets inside their borders. That was a significant development. And then also China's selling dual-use tech to Ukraine. We just slapped a bunch of sanctions on them. The Russian Navy's doing port calls in Cuba, 90 miles off the Florida coast. What is going? And this guy's wandering around in a field? I don't know, Judge. I do know that the American people have kind of checked out on the Ukraine thing. We're just not really emotionally involved anymore. Celebrities aren't going there. Senators aren't going there. Journalists aren't going there anymore. Our checkbook's involved, but we have really detached ourselves from it. I don't think
our checkbook is involved. Gotta love when Jesse keeps it real.
American people would care one way or the other if Ukraine won this war and repelled Russia back into their borders, or there was a peace deal tomorrow. I think we'd be happy with both. But it doesn't look either of these things are going to happen, especially when an 80-year-old man's wandering around alone in Italian fields.
You know what's interesting about Biden's speech today, Dana, is that Biden starts by saying at the beginning of this war, he says something like 25 countries joined together to declare their support for Ukraine. And then he goes right into, and we're going to sign, just two of us, the United States and Ukraine, we're going to sign a deal to make sure that we invest in a Ukraine industrial base, that we provide them in the long term with defense weapons and ammunition, that we provide them for 10 years with intelligence and training, and that we continue to give them, I think, $50 billion. All this while Russia's got its ships in the Caribbean.
Okay, so he is at the G7's conference. We were, I think, the last country to make an agreement like this out of these 7. So I think that when President Trump really put the pressure on the NATO countries to pay more, and they started doing that, I think Biden has tried to continue it, maybe not as well, but they are all paying more because they're actually worried about the threat. So setting that aside, I do think that if I were the White House, I would have sent Kamala Harris to this meeting and let Joe Biden rest up and prepare for the debate. You're going to start seeing, I saw a little bit of it today, a little bit of things dripping out from Democrats who are concerned that he is not doing the prep that he needs to do for that debate that takes place 3 weeks from tonight. And all of them looked old and defeated except for the Prime Minister of Italy. And in fact, Biden's approval rating is sparkling next to theirs. He's at 37%. Justin Trudeau's at 30%. Whoa. Schultz of Germany is 25%. Sunak's at 25%. Macron is at 21%. Fumio Kishida's at 13%. Actually, most of these people that are there, except for Maloney, could be off the world stage in the next few months.
Wow. Biden's sitting pretty. At
37%.
We will take it.
But you know, the sad part about this, Greg, is that the United States is supposed to be the world superpower, militarily the strongest, military. And yet we have someone on a stage that projects such weakness and such fear and such, it's almost like he's a pushover.
Yeah, I mean, Ukraine gets weapons and funds, and our American troops, they get diversity training and pride events. What are the priorities? Right now, if you believe, this is what I don't understand.
Keep it real, Greg. I want y'all to hear. Y'all know when Greg speaks. I know a lot of y'all still watch 5 just because of Greg and Judge Jeanine. I know. You ain't got to tell me. Keep it real.
If you actually believe that Trump is this existential threat, right? The most consequential vote in our history is coming up. Why are you running a feeble ghost of a candidate? Why would you treat this election so lightly that you put forth the weakest candidate in American history? If you believe Trump's a moral evil, you're abandoning your moral imperative to put out a real candidate. I'm not even saying a good candidate. I'm saying a real candidate, which makes anyone with a brain wonder if they aren't that worried that Joe's going to lose, given his sorry state. What are they planning? What are they doing to save the day? What is up the Dems' sleeve to drag that body back into the White House? What's the dog that's not barking? And then let's say by some weird, miraculous chance that we didn't see coming, given that Trump is ahead, has a 66% chance of winning, looks like he's going to get the electoral count, and Joe still wins. Well, then what do you do after you win? How do you convince anyone that's real? Have they even thought of that? Like, even the Dems behind the scenes better hope he doesn't win because no one's going to believe it.
Click here.
Facts. Yeah, I see the comments. They say, Rick, the vote is there. But it's all about who's collecting and counting. That is sad. We have to worry about that in America. But we still encourage everybody to go out and vote, man. Go out and vote. Get up off your and go vote. It's complete embarrassment, man. We've become a laughingstock. I love y'all, man. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life. Y'all spread that love around the world, man. One love, baby. One love to the human race, man. Spread that love. I'll catch y'all in the next one, family.